Twister T6 is the perfect home solution for any home grow around harvest time. Capable of doing 4 pounds an hour dry and 20 pounds an hour wet, this single operator machine will certainly alleviate a lot of stress when it's time to harvest your home grow. Just like its big brother the T4 and bigger brother the T2, the Twister T6 can be coupled with additional machines to increase production flow. The Twister T6 comes pretty much assembled out of the box. You will need to put the chute and hopper on the trimmer itself and put the base on the vacuum. After that, just connect your vacuum and your trimmer via the connection hose and turn your trimmer on and tune your blades, and you're ready to start trimming. To tune the blades on the T6, you want to follow the exact same pattern you would for a T4 or T2. Now, out of the box, the T6 should come pretty much tuned, but I always like to start over at 0. So back the blades off until you have no contact, and then slowly adjust one side and then the other until you have an even contact on both sides. The even contact will be noticeable from the feel from touching the machine, and also in the sound or the pitch of the noise coming from the bed knife connecting with the rotating helix blade. Here's what it should sound like. A lot of customers think that the machine shouldn't be that loud, but I can assure you for a good cut, it needs to be. Now that you've got your blades tuned, you're ready to trim. So obviously, to start the trimmer, make sure you press the start button before you start loading the flour. Load your flour into the hopper one handful at a time until the tumbler has flour from one end all the way to the other. For doing wet trim, you'll want to spray the brush on the tumbler with ice water every few minutes. Under no circumstance should you ever spray anything other than ice water. Once your initial load has been in for 30 to 45 seconds, load another handful into the hopper, and that will push out the original flour in the trimmer and start your cycle. The T6 is not a commercial machine. It's meant to handle very small grows. So don't run it for long extended periods of time because you run the risk of overheating. Once the flour is finished trimming and comes out of the machine, we recommend passing it down to a quality control table with a few hand trimmers that can touch up the crow's feet and a few of the leaves the machine didn't get. Now it's time to clean your machine. First, unplug your machine and then remove the top lid. Next, you'll want to remove the hopper and the chute. Then remove your tumbler, the bed knife, and the blades. Please make sure you always remove the motor and set it aside, as you can absolutely not get the motor wet. It's the only piece of the machinery that cannot get wet besides the vacuum. Now that you have your entire machine disassembled, you can spray all the parts down except the motor with Enzymes Complete and let it soak for 5 to 10 minutes. Take steel wool and clean the tumblers and bed knife and blade. Then take a shop towel, wipe everything down and clear your debris. Then use a spray bottle with ice water to spray down the entire machine to give it one light rinse. Remember, don't spray the motor. And then take a shop towel and wipe it clean, reassemble, and start harvesting again. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to find out more about the product we just went over in this video, click on the link in the description below. Please make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos as well.